All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I think this is going to be a pretty quick video. I just want to talk about these Triceratons from Joy Toy, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. This is less a review, an overview, and more of commentary. I brought this up several times in some of the live streams that I've done. I am incredibly impressed with how good these Triceratons are. They are some of the best figures from a very, very good line. Um, Almost every figure in this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line has been fabulous, but these are even better than the best. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about them. I do have, this is the full squad I have, plus got the commander here. Commander Zorax. Kind of leaving him off to the side though, because these are more of the army builders. That guy has a name, and this green guy is called the Adjunct Zork. But I'm using him as a normal army builder, just like the orange one here, which is the infantryman. Now I fitted them out all a bit different. Um, Pistol, shotgun, two shotguns, machine gun, brass knuckles, shotgun, brass knuckles. They do also come with this large rifle as well. I just wanted to fit them out a little bit different, give them a little bit unique character, um, arm out. And I think I'm probably going to give this gun to the commander here, the captain. I don't really care for this big bazooka type weapon, but I thought I'd put it on there just to show you guys. I'm probably going to switch that bazooka for this one. Now these guys come with so many accessories. Um, they have bladed weapons, pistols, shotguns, brass knuckles. They even come with a whole bunch of weights. A lot of people have done reviews on these. That's why I don't really want to do a review so much, is just talk about how good they are. And these are not figures to skip. If you're a 118 or 375 collector, these are some of the best this year so far, especially as an army builder as well. I hope I can get a few more of them. I don't know if I will or if I can, but I definitely wouldn't mind having a few more. Right now, I have a pretty good squad here. I've got five of them, um, and that's going to hold me over for now. But if these ever go on sale, if I ever find these in the wild, definitely would grab some more. This is not one to pass up, guys. When it comes to paint, sculpt, articulation, accessories, these guys, they check every box. Um, the scale too, there's a lot of plastic. They're heavy figures. Um, they're constructed really well. These are the ones that have the metal like T-pins inside. So they're super durable. Um, Adds weight to them as well. Um, but they do pretty much everything that you would want from a 118-375 figure, and they scale perfect. They're just about 6 inches tall, and I've never liked 112 scale figures. I know that's the popular scale now, um, but they've always felt like dolls to me. And anything under 375 has always felt like Happy Meal type toy. That's why I don't really like what Spin Master's doing now with their, I think they're like 2.5 inch or 3 inch. And I think even some of the McFarlane Page punchers that came with the comic were about the same size, 2.5 inch. Those always felt a little bit like I liked Mask growing up, and those figures were about that scale. But as an adult collector, 118-375 is where it's at for me. And these guys are great because they're big, but they scale right, and they're not too big. They don't have cloth goods. I don't feel like they're dolls. They really feel like solid action figures. The paint, like I said, the sculpt. I can't really find anything wrong with them. I guess my only criticism would be that they have a lot of like grenades and pouches that fit on their belt. And a lot like the foot soldiers in this line, whenever you really try to move the figure around, they seem to want to pop off. So you could glue them in, which I might do, but then you couldn't, once they're glued on, you can't put them in their hands and make it look like they're throwing them. Not that you would throw the pouches, but definitely the grenades. But overall, These are great figures, some of the best figures this year that I've picked up, and not ones to pass on. Articulated jaw, just everything about them is fabulous. I've mixed and matched the weapons, like I said. I think can't remember which one. I think the orange one came with the shotguns and the brass knuckles maybe. So, but I just wanted to fit them out different. They do come. There's a set of three, so there's only three unique ones here. But I happened to get doubles of the other guys. So you could army build just the green one. You could army build just the orange one. Um, I guess technically you could army build this guy too, but his armor and his horns are a bit more unique. He's even got this sort of loincloth here. So he is more of a singular character. They do have these rubber tails that have a wire in them, so they do articulate as well. Because these guys are so big and heavy and they're solid feet there, no trouble standing them, no trouble getting them into dynamic poses for photography, for whatever you're trying to do. They pretty much can do everything, and they look good doing it. So some of the best figures this year is this one and the Snow Trooper, the vintage collection, are probably so far for me the two best army builders of the year. And we are getting closer to the end here. As I'm filming this, it's August, mid-August. And so there's only a couple months left in the year. Still got the fourth quarter to go. But right now, these guys are up front with that Snow Trooper as best army builders at the 1/18/375 inch scale for the year. So let me know in the comments below, have you picked any of these up? Will you be picking any of these up? Are you staying away from this line? I hope you're not, because it is a great line. Like I said, these are great figures from a great line. So that says a lot that these even stand out. This is right up there with the Bebop and Rocksteady, I think. And just just excellent figures. But let me know in the comments below. I will see you in the next video, guys. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Bye now.